Why isn't that coming up? Okay, let me see if I get this working. I'm trying to put up three reports for members that are on Hi Charity. These three reports are all about how to start your own nonprofit. And in there, it shows you how anybody could get free $10,000 a month. Oh, let's see if this, why doesn't that go up? Come on. God. Well, I got the first two up. Why didn't the third one go up? How anybody can get $10,000 from Google for marketing, okay? And actually, it's marketing on Google. So they give you money so you can market on their place. Okay, copy there. I did that. Now, let's see and make sure we got paste over here. Yeah, okay. There's the third one. Okay, so there's three reports. And actually, there's in there, what's important is you go to google.com grants, and Google has a grant program, and anybody could use it. They say it's for nonprofits, but if you're selling something, so you could, if you're nonprofit, you could do it. But if you're not a nonprofit, here's how you could use that $10,000 of grants, okay, for your own business, okay, because there's always a way. I mean, that's what it is in life, is trying to take what's available and squeeze it around so you can use it, that it makes sense to you. It maybe isn't for you by name, but you can twist it to make it for you. And this is like I was telling a bakery to do this, okay? And he had a bakery, a small bakery in town. He does, birthday cakes and stuff like that. And I said, well, hey, what would be neat as a bakery, that you give a free birthday cake to the local, senior center. So you have a senior center, and every time the senior center has one of the seniors have a birthday, you give them a birthday cake. Now here's how you get the money to do that. You get the senior center to apply. They're a nonprofit. See, so you get the nonprofit to apply to Google grants and to get the $10,000 a month for advertising, okay? And that's great because you can advertise, they get the advertising for donations. See, they get donations to advertise. And see, what is nice, they could advertise your cakes. Okay, in other words, they want to go advertise and get money to buy cakes for senior citizens. Now, that's a nice thing to do. So a lot of people would like to give to that. Okay, but the senior center doesn't know how to do marketing, doesn't know how to do Google ads or whatever. But you could get $10,000 worth of Google ads for that senior center and advertise to raise money to buy your cakes. Okay, so you have to do the marketing, but that's okay because you learn how to marketing. Now you have a whole business, so you find other community things, maybe schools, maybe whatever. Okay, you show them how to get $10,000. You do the marketing to raise money for them to buy your cakes. Okay, so why couldn't you do that if you're selling sneakers for people who need, homeless people or something like that? So you want to give new shoes to homeless people, and you're you sell shoes, whatever. See, you work through something to find an angle that you get the money, but you use somebody else that's eligible for the money to buy your product. Okay, and I think that's pretty clever. I'm me, and probably just self-fulfilling or whatever. Looking for grants for a lawn care business in where are you? God, see what happens. This the chat GPT. Are you in? I can't tell where you're in. I have to wait for somebody else to. Oh, Indiana. Okay, it's very simple. Look at number one. Okay, I just put up three. Legina, is that it? Legia. I just put in three reports up there. Okay, number one, number two, and number three. Number one tells you how to find free consulting help if you're a nonprofit or a for-profit. So you're a for-profit, and you're looking, to do lawn care. That's terrific, and I think that's an easy business to create. So you contact them, and you have to make an appointment with them. You don't just you call up somebody and think you fill out a form and they send money. No, you have to call people, talk to them, for them to want to work with you. And that's the way to do it. I see number two and three, but not one. I see it here. There's two. There's one behind two. It starts with two, and then there's N step one, do's and don'ts for starting a nonprofit. You see that? You see that yet up there? Two and three. Legina, where two was, right below two, there's one. It should be the other way around. But old guys, we screw up a lot of times. I already started my business. Needs one. Well, that's it. You actually, Legina, get help there. It doesn't matter. You need funding. You need anything for your business. That's what they're. You need money. You need legal help. You need whatever. Sit down with them, okay, and find out. And actually, another thing you want to do, the government buys more lawn care than anybody else. All their buildings need lawn care. And you could get government contracts to do that. And that office I tell you about there will help you, and also this office, okay? Let's see, APEG. Yeah. Okay, this is another office that will also help you, and it's all free. But you have to put in the work of making appointments, talking to them, getting pushed around, getting shoved to another place. Or that's just life of getting work. Yeah, there's the link, and Ethel talks about it too. And they help you to get government contracts, and we don't spend money. Some of them even have grants to help you pay for what it costs you to set up to do that. But it's all different depending on where you live. And the business grant, Maryland construction. John, okay, yes, there is a, again, you go to the sba.com/local-assistance, you go there, then you also want to go to there's a organization, a nonprofit that helps people with disabilities start businesses. Okay, you want to contact them and see how they could help you. Okay, let me get you that. If I can. Okay. Okay, so it's on. Let's go Meta Grant. Come on, where's your Meta Grant? Meta Grant. I met a grant. I'll tell you. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's, I think, number 3 or 5. Five on the Meta Grant report. 5 on the Meta Grant report. Where are you? I got to 4. Now we're getting to 5. We're getting closer. Start any business. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Okay. But also, remember, go to your local. See, you got to call lots of people and see how they could help you. Some will, some won't. The more you call, the luckier you get. Okay, here's the, you call them too, the National Disability Institute. They help people with disabilities start business. So you have to keep calling people. in order to find something. And then also you want to go to, actually, I would even go to the Apex people, but I'd put that off for a little bit. First of all, I'd go to SBA, because that's going to take longer to get government contracts. Mm, Local assistant. Okay, you go there, then you make an appointment with as many of these. See, when you go to the local assistants, put your zip code, you'll find 6 to 20 organizations that all they do is help people start or expand any kind of business or nonprofit or invention or real estate invention or even freelancing, anything to make money, that you're going to in charge of making the money. So you want to talk to as many of those you can. And the way you do it, you put in your zip code, you find the organizations near you, and you start making appointments, to talk to them one-on-one, because they help people like you every day. So you want to tap into that, because otherwise you're going to have to go through Google and learn this stuff, and it'll take you 10 years, okay? So don't do that, please. Just stay out of Google. Say that anybody you talk to, all you want is .org or .gov. Please, please, it's otherwise going to take you so long. Thank you for your support. It means, oh, thank you, John. And again, if you have trouble with any of those organizations, you contact your elected official. Thank you, Ethel. You contact your elected official. And by the way, for new people who just tuned in on Let's Go Help, I put 3 reports up there that we're doing a special tab on starting a nonprofit. And the reports that are going to be in that tab, you have a sneak preview to get. Okay, so you're going to be the first ones to see these new reports. I just did new videos for them and everything. Because what it shows you is, okay, how you get, start a nonprofit or get any kind of consulting help to solve any problem you have with the nonprofit in starting your nonprofit. You need legal help, you need financial help. These people sit down with you for free to help you with that. And there's more than one. So that's why in every zip code there's more than one. So if one doesn't work for you, you call another one. It's like asking for a date. Somebody doesn't want to go out with you, well, that's their prerogative. You got to find another one and see that. So that's important. But the most important thing is that you realize that this is for free, and you will not find it in Google. I don't know if I'm going to live long enough to get people to know this. And it's so important because Google is stopping you from growing your life. It's stopping you from enjoying your life. It's stopping you from having a satisfying life. Because when you think you need money to do it, and that's what Google says, you need money to do anything. No, you don't. If the community society, the community society gives you money, gives you help, but you have to learn how to use it, okay? And that's what's important. So that's one video. The next video shows you how to legally get started with an IRS okay that you're a legit nonprofit for $275 and 20 minutes. That's all. I got both links are right there. The links are there. Don't have to talk to anybody. Maybe before you do that, you call up one of the organizations that are free, that are in item 1 I talk about. You talk with them, but hey, does this make sense? Yeah. Because you can't trust me. You can't trust anybody. So you want to make sure, and somebody locally that will hold your hand and do it. And here, look at what Lesko said about these 2 things. Actually, I call the IRS. I talk to these people, whatever, to make sure. And then the most important part is item number 3. Okay, item number 3 there shows you 10 places to get help money and help because you're a nonprofit. Okay. And it's not Google, believe me, it is not Google, okay? And that's why I have them all listed out, and even I see that uh, w- God, I can't think of the name. Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is great for nonprofits because also remember, crowdfunding is a wonderful thing to do because it's a way to market without spending any money. And if you go into that section on those item number 3, it shows you how to do that. See, for anything, even if you're a nonprofit or not a nonprofit, to me, what's wonderful about crowdfunding, maybe you have a service, maybe you have a product or whatever you have, that you could sell by crowdfunding without investing any money. Now, it takes work on your part because people have to know about your crowdfunding site. You can't just design a crowdfunding site and put it up there and expect to get money. That's not going to work. You may get struck by lightning and it will work, but most likely it won't. So you can't count on that. What you have to count on is you have to do the work of finding organizations that may, or people with mailing lists, people with viewers, people with followers that may be like this, okay? And that's what you want to say you have a fancy, women's product, okay? And I don't know, something you sell for, $70. Well, you're going to put a crowdfunding site and have a big discount for it. And with a lot of products, there's a lot of margins in there. So you could even sell it for half price if they buy now, okay? You don't even have to have the product. You don't even have to invest in anything. You just have to have a picture of the product, put it out there, put it find women's groups that will say, hey, you want a deal on something that's maybe $80, but you could get it for $40 if you do it now, if you order now, and you don't have to buy it until after you get all the orders. That's how I started selling books and I made money. I didn't do the books first. And then hope I sell them. No, you get the orders first, and then you buy the books. And crowdfunding allows you to do that, to get the help to set it up. That's it. I show you how to do it on Fiverr. There's a lot of inexpensive ways for $100, $200, $300 or whatever. You could have that crowdfunding site all set up, but you have to put in the time to find people to advertise it, or to let you know that this sale is incredible. Let people know that are potential clients for you, and that's what's important to do. So like the cake thing, you could do the cake thing, do a crowdfunding thing for the cake. Anything you want to do. It is possible. There's so many ways to do things, but if you're just following success from people who are successful, they're successful, they have a lot of money to do it that way. You don't. So you can't do it their way. You're going to go on Google and they're going to tell you, hey, this is how people make money. Yeah, but you don't have money, so you can't do it that way. But there's other ways, and that's the important thing. We're trying to save our home from foreclosure. Wells Fargo's already did a loan modification in January, so they charged to a mortgage and double pay. Wow. And rose the interest. Oh my God, that's terrible. Okay, Daniel, what you got to do is, first of all, go to Just Shelter, JUSTSHELTER, JUSTSHELTER. Okay, the other place I would tell you to go is consumerfinance.gov, but Doge closed them for a while. I mean, it may open soon again, but don't count on it. Let me just make sure it is closed. Okay. Yeah, it's still closed. Okay. So you want to go find my AG. Okay. You want to contact your Attorney General, your state Attorney General. They're all still in business, and they're all suing the hell out of people, and they're lawyers that will fight for you for free, okay? So these people are screwing you over, and you can't afford a lawyer, so you have to use the regulatory agencies. See, there's government lawyers that protect consumers for free, and that's for consumer finance, so that was an extra one. Let me get you another report that I have for. God, why am I so dumb? Legal. Oh, I know where I did. I have a bit thing. BIT. That's right. BIT. BIT. Dot LY. Okay. BITLY. Come in. BITLY. Come in. BIT. Where are the links? Free money start a business. Money helps to expand a business. 10 grants. Money help for America. Earning over 50 from income. Earning income over 50. Surplus property. Free cars. Trump executive chat, 50 states legal help. Okay, here. Okay, you want to go to this report I have here, go to your state and find, I mean, the Attorney General will be in here, but you also always want to contact more than one people to help. You have no idea what you're going to get or whatever. So you just keep going till the problem is solved, finding more and more. Even so, oh yeah, we'll take care of that. You can't count on anyone taking care of anything for you except you. You have to be responsible for taking care of it. People can say they will, but most of that shit may or may not happen. You can't count it. So until it happens, you have to keep going forward to find people that could maybe help you, okay? And that's why that is unlimited if you know how to use the system, okay? No volume? Anybody else not hear anything? Charity, do you hear me? Charity, mass, is that yes? Or you misspelled ass? You're fine, okay, great. Yeah, I've been talking for a bunch of time now. And that surprised me. So better check, or get on your phone and see if you could hear us there. Affirmative on the sound. Good. I can hear you now. Free legal help every state. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ethel has it there too. Okay. So now in there's probably 2 or 3 organizations that do financial. Call them all to see if there's it. And the best way to do is call them up. I got this problem. Are you the place to do this? Are you the place that will help me? Calling. Because they have to talk to you, okay? I need help finding help for my 2 months of my mortgage. My mortgage collector is threatening to foreclose on me, okay? First thing you want to do is protect yourself from foreclosure. And you want to go to justshelter.org, okay? And they have a state-by-state listing of free attorneys at justshelter.org, okay? So you find the free, you call them. You call a few of them to make sure you got it, because one person may not be smart enough to know everything. So that's why you want to cover yourself and make sure you call more than one person. Okay, then you want to do is you go to findhelp.org and put in mortgage, okay? Now, you're not the only one in the country who's having problem with mortgages, right? Nobody's got money. Mortgage rates are going up. Rent's going up. All the housing is crushing around you. You have to be tuned in to how people are handling that. So what you do is you start talking to people and talk to more than one person and ask them and look at that findhelp.org and put in mortgage and talk to any person there with the name mortgage in their description, and you call them. Sorry, I had the hiccups. You call them and see how they could help you. They're in business to help people like you, okay? And so if they can't help you, then you ask, where else can I go? These people are the best people to call to see where else you could go, because you and I would never know. First of all, because it's mostly local. So you have findhelp.org, and you call the people under mortgage, okay? And then the legal help, the state-by-state legal help, that Ethel put in. You want to get that. Is this resource still good? What resource, Collie? Charity? Oh, NCA. Yeah, they're good. The programs, they were mostly, the program they had was a national one, that had for everybody, but they may have more local. Yes, you would call them too. Anybody who's in the business, even though they don't have a program anymore, they're going to know of other stuff. And that's what's important. I was living in Frederick, Maryland. You were? I was giving in Frederick Community College, I had a scholarship there for single moms. And the scholarship was called I Don't Need My Government Money Scholarship Fund. And what I was doing is taking my Social Security money and giving it as scholarship money to single moms. Not all of it, but most of it, and that was gratifying. But God, they don't have a good system anymore. And I'm going to do it more in my local. I live in urban downtown now, and a lot of people here need help, and I'm going to do that. Find help is amazing. Thanks to you, Mr. Leslie. Yeah. I know. I don't know why everybody doesn't know that. It's been around for a long, long time. And before that, it was 211. 211 is still around. 211 is run by United Way, and Find Help. I like how it's organized better than 211, but they're both basically the same. I got to go over see the midget in about a half hour. We're having dinner with the new midget. He is keeping grounds up on the... Probably. Not me, though. My son lives about a mile away, so we walk over. We're going to have dinner with him tonight. And the other in-laws will be there, so that'll be nice. But please, everybody, realize that you have to get on the phone. You have to talk to people. Handsome Teresa. Teresa, I'm 80. I'm going to be 82 soon. How can I be handsome? I'm doing well if I'm getting up, if I'm above ground. That's awfully sweet. That helps a lot, believe me. I make fun of it, but boy, I'm keeping notes when somebody says that. Believe me, it's in stone. And I think, I do. I don't know. I think about my health about my weight every day because I was a fat kid and I fight weight every second of my life. Food is almost like my enemy. And I exercise mainly for vanity and weight control, and I still do an hour or an hour and a half, maybe more a day, just to exercise. But I've been doing weights for the first time, and I got a little bit of a hernia. That's why I was trying to be too macho with these weights. So that's a little bit of setback, but it's not so bad. As long as I'm above ground, I mean, shit's going to happen. By the time you're 80, man, it's just one thing after another. But it's fun, and having you guys here to help is the best gift you could give me ever. That's why I feel so selfish. I'm so spoiled, and I'm so grateful to every one of you there. It's just an amazing life. I can't believe this is my life. I'm doing good. I just appreciate everybody who thinks this is a value. I mean, I think it is, but I can't tell other people what to do. Nobody knows. We all struggle in life, no matter who you are. And that's the part of life. Your life is flagged for hate speech. Wow. God. God. TikTok just flagged me for hate speech. Are they trying to block you too? Trump for the USA. Trump. Oh, God, that's amazing. Thank God for Trump. Well, you could like Trump, fine. I don't mind, but we're not here. Followed by life created. I don't know what could be hate speech. Uh, Miss the marketing grants info. Can you post the detail? You just got ER 4 days with a hernia. Ooh, you got out of ER too. Okay, a good place to get help. You just out of the hospital. Go to findhelp.org. Addictive Eaters Anonymous have a solution, and we really appreciate them. Thank you. Where do you get those glasses? I get the glasses at VOO Glam. It's in China, real cheap. So let's go. Can you get help to grow my groundkeeping business? Yes. Go to sba.gov/local-assistance. sba.gov/local-assistance. Invite body Zoom to join my, I don't know what that is. How do I get more information? I want to start a service for seniors. sba.gov/local-assistance. And our service is letsgohelp.com. It's $20 and unlimited free help to apply to any government grant. That's letsgohelp.com. letsgohelp.com. Invite to join live. Get funds for grad school, yes. Lots of things. I'm in New Jersey. I'm trying to find out why the speech is bad. Invite kings, hounds, and join. Oh, that's strange. I don't know what. Well, these robots, robots are not human. So they just decide to do something to you, and you can't talk to them, you can't do anything, right? I hear you, Clay. Good, okay. Okay, members, any more questions? Let's see, you two people. Albert Einstein, is the TikTok hate speech flag generated because of mentioning midget? Did I mention midget? I don't know. AI BS, right? What music do you like? I usually get jazz kind of stuff. I've been blessed because I'm debt-free and mortgage-free. I have paid off. Oh, good for you, Jeff. Well, now start trying to do something. And again, go to sba.gov/local-assistance and talk with some mentors there about what's a good way for you to start earning money by yourself. I need to follow you. Example, I hope to be a spy in my 80s. Good. My dad died at 92. I hope I make it that long. Dessert is my favorite. I don't know what that is. The 70s are good to me. All the 50s for him. Are you hands down? Is the six? No, I'm not the 6'5". That guy used to tap dance or something. He used to smoke a lot of weed. Whose grandpa is this? I got 4 grandkids now. Live access removed. Well, they cut me off. Do you agree? No. Yes. No. No. Yeah. Okay. Deaf. I can't see. Sorry to hear you're deaf. Actually, my wife has gone blind, so there's a lot of people with disabilities, and there's a adaptive, contact your local library. They have free courses to use adaptive technology and show you free sources of money to buy adaptive. I think it's because I said midget. Really? That's wow. I love the Let's Go documentary, you and your wife. Oh yeah, on Vice, that was cool. Yeah, they spent a whole couple of days with us following around town and everything. Yeah, it was quite a bit. TikTok live ended. Yeah, I see that. Okay, well, I wanted to review. Actually, who was it? Instagram took me off live too, and I can't even get even appeal to that one. I need assistance to my physical who drives to my home where I can get financial assistance to pay her bills. Okay, Sharon. Yes, depends on what where she lives. I don't know what kind of bills she has, but for rent and things like that, look at, there's a thing in Let's Go Help, you remember. So go to Unlock Your Goals. Go over to that tab on the left-hand side for Unlock Your Goals, okay? And apply, and look for paying bills, okay? So you want to look at the first item in there for paying bills and debt. And you get her a free financial counselor. Make her appointment to talk to a free financial counselor to get her debt and bills all in shape, okay? And then start applying for grants to pay for some of her other expenses. Now, are you paying for her to take care of you? If not, you could probably get money to give her, the government to do that. And a good place to do that is calling your area office on aging. Okay? Okay, Ethel got the steps in there for you. Good. You contact your area office on aging for how to get payment for people who are caring for you if you have a disability or aging or something like that. But look at Unlock Your Goals, okay? Also, you could apply to the 4th of every month, the grant we have there, and give her the money because she's very important to you, and we give either $1,000 or $500 to people for that. So you could apply for the money to pay her on our grant. So it's all about applying, okay? Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to call people and ask them for help. And if they don't help you, you say, where else can I go, okay? That's what you have to do. Where else can I go? You want to do that, okay? You want to do that. You want to do that. That's important to do. Okay, a lot of grants here in Illinois. Yes, what you want to do, Miss Wright, is that it? Go over to the reports on the left-hand side and look for your state, Indiana or Illinois, and we have a 500 mini grant report, okay, for your state. So there's 500 grants that we identified for your state, for every kind of way of life, okay? And you start reviewing that. And then also look at Unlock Your Goals. That's a new tab we have over there. You want to do that. And apply and look at the topics we have there now. And we'll have, how about starting a nonprofit soon up there, because I just sent Julia all the videos for that. So she'll be working on that. What else do we have? Calendar, news. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of new little clips every day. You will see in Let's Go Help. I forget what they call it. Grant News. Look at Grant News on the left-hand side. Get $4,000 grant to if you just got out of jail. Okay, here's something. Anyone can get $50,000 cash, just like Elon Musk does. These are things I research every day. Get tax-free help before Dodge takes it away. Okay, so here, $40,000 grant to double your salary. Okay, and these are real programs. I'm not bullshitting. The headlines are clickbait you know, but they're real, you know, and I have to get people attention. Evictions prohibited until July 31st, okay, see, and I say that, evictions prohibited until July 31st, that means somewhere they're doing that, and it's actually Los Angeles. But what I tell you about, you have to check your own source to see what is locally. See, what I say that, this is the kind of stuff that's out there. And you have to then look for your own. And what is something like this? The problem is we don't know what to ask for. Oh, you mean there's eviction moratoriums? That's what I'm educating you about. Yes, there are. And now you have to find out what's things like that if they're available where you are. You have to do that work. Rent and business grants that go unclaimed. Yes. Free money and help for veterans. There's an 800 number, 800-888-777-4443. Call them now if you're a vet or a veteran's family. Your parents, grandparents, anybody, your uncles, anybody, your family, and ask them for help. 888-777-4443. And that's in Lesko Grants News. Okay. $5,000 to help pay utility bills. Lots of utility bill help out there, okay? Financial counselors and debt relief. Here you call them for free financial counselors, okay? 800-569-4287. Every website, every phone number, everything I give you will never ask you for money unless I screwed up. They're not supposed to. So you just go on somewhere else with that, okay? So 800-569-4287. So if you go on the left-hand side, the grant news, grants for seniors, okay, here it is, 800-677-1116. 800-677-1116. That's old school stuff, man, right? So remember that. All this is there. IRS will forgive $45,000 of back taxes you owe. See, who knows about $15,000 for people with disabilities to start a business, okay? 33 ways to get free cars and car repair. So keep track of that stuff. I'm going to put start your own nonprofit for $275, okay? I'm going to be adding to that most every day. Your congressman get you $5,000 traffic tickets forgiven, okay? So there's a lot of help out there, but it takes you to be able to go out there and find it and contact the people to see how you can take advantage of it, okay? They're not going to come to you. You have to go to them, okay? So it's very important that you do that. Okay, guys? Got to go see the monsters. Little monsters. I got 3 in the neighborhood now. A 0 just got out of the oven a couple days ago. Then one about 1 year old and another about 4 years old, okay? So I got to go out and entertain them. One gets scared as hell of me, I'm sure, but the others are used to it now. Okay, thank you so much for letting me try to love you as hard as I can. And everybody, let's go help love each other as much as we possibly can, because it'll make life easier for everybody. And that's the only thing we could help do. And we're not going to change the world, but we could change our environment and around it and show by example what's the best thing to do, okay? Because it feels so good. And it'll make you feel good. So that's why it's a very selfish thing. By loving and giving is very selfish because it makes you feel good. So don't be afraid to do it, because you'll be surprised how much it'll help your heart.